When it comes to dogs, basic training classes work for a lot of people, but sometimes specialized training might better fit your needs.
In today's Pet Talk, whether it's for puppies or more mature pets, the Nebraska Humane Society's variety of courses may be a great fit for your furry friend. There was a lot of
It was a lot of F's right there.
Tongue
Good to see you, Cathy Guinane from the Nebraska Humane Society.
Good morning.
To see you, Cathy. Who'd you bring in today?
This is JJ.
He's so happy.
He is a very happy boy. He's a 12-year-old Bichon mix. I don't think he sees real well. Doesn't hear at the best yet. Happy as can be. Has a few skin issues. He gets a little itchy, but those are all easily taken care of things.
He seems like he's smiling ever since he got in here.
Loves walking along. You just have to keep him kind of close because he can kind of walk into stuff.
Happy dog. He's well seasoned. He's looking for an owner.
He is.
Who would they be, or he be a good fit for?
Probably a calmer household.
Yeah.
Just because he is, he's 12, so he's a little bit more fragile. Lots of commotion might be hard for him just because his eyesight's not quite as good too. But
so maybe
lovely
for
boy.
an older couple or an older person that
absolutely,
he'd be a great walking dog.
Oh, absolutely. He likes to walk, and he walks beautifully on a leash. Doesn't pull, doesn't walk very fast.
Happy,
which is nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, today we're going to be talking about the classes that you offer. First and foremost, some pets need specialized training.
Yes.
He rolled over. He wants a belly rub.
Yep.
Some pets need specialized training.
Some do.
Tell us about that. When is that appropriate?
Well, if you have a dog that's pretty crabby, can't get along with other dogs or people, and is very worried about that, that you may look at that and go, we're kind of working on aggressive. We have an Ollie Growly class to help with that. And that
Ollie Growly, that's adorable.
So the crabby dogs, I like to call them. And we'll give people different skills, let them practice those skills, because those are the dogs that are loud and obnoxious out in public, and people look at you and go, oh, that's an awful dog, and it makes you feel bad, and so that doesn't help. So we let them get bark and whatever at each other and react, so people can practice what to do through that safely.
Now tell us about the adventure puppy class.
That's for those young puppies.
Yes.
Those itsy bitsies, those 3 and 4 monthers. It's based on more experiences from sights and sounds and smells and people and puppies and anything different that you can get to help make them a little bit more bulletproof. We'll do some behaviors, but that's not really what they need at that age.
You're really starting at ground zero with this class, right?
As soon as we can get them. If we can get them sooner, we would. But we got to be careful.
And then from that class, from the adventure puppy class to they graduate? What's the next class they go into? What's the progression there?
For a puppy, they would be puppy skills. For an adult dog that's never taken a class, we want to do adult skills. Gives you all the basic, nice, polite, please and thank yous of the dog world, so that they have good helps with the good manners.
The sit, stay.
All the basics.
All the basics.
And then you can progress, and then eventually as you get into it, you got the loose leash walking.
Right. Which lots of people love because dogs like to pull on leash.
They do. How many people have you seen walking through your neighborhood, Kelly, where the dogs are walking the human?
Absolutely.
My parents' Labradors are awful. Like, I don't know how she doesn't choke herself. Like really choke herself.
Right.
She's hacking and hardly breathing. It's just awful.
But that's just simply because they've never been taught how to walk the correct way, right?
Correct.
We need to bring them down from Sioux Falls to your class.
You do,
that's ridiculous.
But everybody can teach their dogs how to
Everybody
walk
can do that.
Keeping a loose leash.
And it's one thing to send them out to someone to do that, but then they won't do it for you. So you might as well just teach them front up.
Well, you're teaching the humans is what you're teaching, right?
3/4 of dog training is for us, not the dog.
Yeah.
Now I like this one, the Fun with Fido class.
Yes.
What is
They're all different ones. And what they'll do is take those basic skills that you learn, because in 6 weeks it's hard to have things mastered.
Yeah.
But it will take those basics and do them in lots of different ways. So if you have a dog that likes to be very active, something like backyard fun, where we learn how to do things, games and things you can play with your dog in the backyard, equipment you can make if you want.
Backyard fun, you put up obstacle courses and make them go through that, And
you can do that stuff in your backyard. It's also a great way for kids to learn to interact with dogs without tackling and wrestling.
Yeah.
Something else for them to do.
Right.
Aaron, do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Okay, you looked like you're smiling at this little puppy here as you were zooming in on
That's
it.
our camera guy. Yeah, he's got a huge smile on his face right now.
Yeah, he does.
As he zooms in. And okay, let's talk about some of the other specialty classes, whether your dog has a behavior problem or what. Some of these specialty classes are good for certain dogs.
They are. I mean, we have a multi-dog class. We have a fearful dog class. We do private lessons as well, in-home, in-shelter. To gear it to people's needs. We'll do it all.
You have private lessons?
We do. We offer private lessons. We have half-hour in-shelter, hour in-shelter, and an hour in-home.
Okay.
And it's geared
to a combined thing? You should take all 3 of those classes, or it's whatever you...
No, they can choose which they need. Some people will start with something at the shelter before they work on an in-home, just because it's a little different in price. But it's one of those, it's geared to exactly what they need. That's what we go and work on. If they need more, and once they feel that they've accomplished what we did in the first lesson, great, let's go to another one.
Yeah.
I like and set those up individually. So it's based on people's schedules better and what their needs are.
I like that in-home aspect. That's cool. We talked about this briefly before. This is the second day of the dog sale.
Yes.
Right? Tell us the
and
details of that.
JJ is impacted by this.
He is. Dogs 6 months and up are $50.
Just $50.
Yep.
You said they've had their shots.
They are. They're as up to date on our shots as we can get, minus rabies. Spayed and neutered, microchipped.
You do these occasionally. Is it because there's a lot of dogs need homes right now?
We do. A lot of dogs need homes right now.
And this is the last and final day of that sale.
Yes, it is.
Well, we have two visitors that just came in the studio.
Two people just walked in.
From our sales department.
They're
so
looking at
JJ may have a new owner. Let's see who wants him. He is really cute.
Well, for more information about all the classes at Nebraska Humane Society, just go to their website, nehumanesociety.org, or to give them a call, 444-7800.
Thanks, Cathy.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. And good luck with all those dogs.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got to walk over there with meet some prospective owners over there.
Yes.
Over there.
Thanks, Cathy.
Thanks.
Well,